Hi everyone, let's look at what your Usborne business can offer you. I'll start by showing you all of the incentives that Usborne offers to help and reward you as you build your business. And then we'll look at exactly what all of those numbers mean in a Web Express order summary and how you collect your commission. When we get to that part, be prepared to pause the video occasionally to give you time to look at the numbers and make sense of them. All of the startup incentives are summarized in a document in the welcome package that you were sent, the welcome email you got when you signed up. There's a link to some really useful documents there. Make sure to take advantage of all of the incentives offered to help you get started. They're there to give you motivation to get moving, rather than sitting there admiring the books in your kit and reading the manual. It's a good time to put in an effort and do more than you might normally do, because it's when you're fresh and enthusiastic, and that will communicate itself to the friends that you're asking to support you. During your first 4 weeks, you can offer double hostess credits at all of the parties you submit during that period, including any that you host yourself. And that's one reason why many people do that to get started, because they're earning not only the commission as a consultant, but they're also earning the double free books that they get as the hostess. Also, any bookings that you get off that first show earn booking credits for yourself and for the friend who's booked. So it's a way of maximizing your benefits, really. During your first 12 weeks, that's referred to as your qualifying period, and you can earn free books based on your sales. If you do 1,000 in sales in your first 12 weeks, you get $50 in free books. That's called going silver. And then the next 1,000 is called going gold, and that will get you another 100 in free books, and so on. You can see all of those reward levels summarized in that welcome package document. Between them, these two incentives will help you to build your customer base and help you to move forward, and they'll also help you to customize your kit and give you a wonderful selection of books, both as samples for your kit and also for your own kids to enjoy. And by the end of your first 12 weeks, you'll have got a fairly good idea of what the business really is, whether you love it, and where the right balance is with all of your other activities. Even after you're out of your qualifying period, you get a chance to earn a monthly bonus based on your sales. In any calendar month where you do over 1,000 in sales, you earn a bonus which can be taken as either 3% in cash or 7% in free books based on your total sales for the month. The 7% in free books is the default unless you tell them otherwise. You can switch to cash, but if you want to do that, inform the office well before month end, just out of consideration to them. You get lots of chances on an ongoing basis to earn free books for your business and your family. Let's quickly summarize them here. So there's those startup incentives, hosting your own party. You can also order stock on an exhibit order for any events that you're doing, and that gets you 15% in free books on that. There's your monthly bonus. And also there are various other incentives and promotions that they run throughout the year that you can aim at to earn more free books. There's also the chance to get discounted books. As part of the startup incentive, if you go bronze, that's doing 500 in sales in your first 4 weeks, that earns you the chance to get $100 worth of books at a 70% discount. Then, of course, on every home party order, there's your 30 for 30, where you can get $30 retail value of books at a 70% discount. And then also the consultant upgrades. Every month, you're entitled to 1 copy of each new title at 50% off. You'll find upgrades as one of the screens on a Web Express order, and if you click on the drop-down arrow at the side of the dialog box, it'll give you a drop-down menu of all of the upgrades that you're currently entitled to. One of the most frequent questions asked by new consultants is precisely how their commission is paid. Take a look at this screenshot of a party order. This is where you might want to pause occasionally so that you can focus on the figures. And this is where I practice trying to use a laser pointer for the first time, so bear with me here. So you can earn commission on the commissionable sales. That's this bit here. These are the sales that are paid for as they're standard products and they've been paid for at full price by the customers. Items such as free and discounted books are non-commission sales here, and you don't earn any commission on those. Take a look at that column at the bottom. There are two figures at the bottom. One is your commission here, and one is the total net value here. The total net value is the amount that you need to pay Usborne for the order. So if you were to add together your commission and the total net value, that should add up to the total amount that you have collected from your customers. What WebExpress has done is it's taken your commission off the total owed. So depending on how everyone paid, you should have $87.70 in cash and checks and e-transfers, whatever, to deposit at the bank. That's your commission. You don't send that to the company, so you're never waiting for a commission check. However, if most people at the party have paid by credit card, then there's no way for you to retain your commission. The company will look at your account at the end of the month and see that you've overpaid, and then they'll send you your payment for any outstanding commission. So let's summarize all of these terms to help you to avoid any of the normal pitfalls that people often encounter when they're doing up their first few orders. Firstly, full retail value, that's all of the full value of all of the books in the order, including the free and the discounted ones, which aren't any lighter to ship just because they're free. So it charges on the full retail value of everything. Commissionable sales we've talked about. Non-commission sales, anything discounted or business supplies or whatever, such as your 30 for 30, customer specials, that type of thing, no commission earned on those. And then your chargeable value is the total of commissionable and non-commissionable sales. Delivery charges, then it calculates the taxes, which are based on the hostess's address, or at least the address to which the order is being shipped. So if you are in an HST province, but the shipping address is in a GST province, the whole order will be taxed according to the GST tax rate, the rate applicable to the shipping address. The total commission, we know where that's coming from the commissionable sales, and the total net value is what Usborne is actually billing you for the order. So it will be the chargeable value plus the delivery plus the tax, and then it deducts the commission so that you are never sending the commission to Usborne. Now I know that's a lot of figures, but it's worth getting your head around initially, and after that you can trust WebExpress to get it right. Now the two most common errors I see people make are these. Firstly, they may well do a direct sale as their first orders. That's just one customer, and they will charge the customer the amount shown down here under total net value, because that's what Usborne is charging them. Well, if they do that, they have failed to collect their commission from the customer. So just do the accounting according to the order form. Use a customer order form and work out what they owe you from that. It will not be the same as the amount that you are paying to Usborne. The other one that I hit is that people will call a few weeks in and say, I've done 2-3 parties now, but I've not received a commission check. Where's my commission? That means that they haven't been paying attention to the figures, and that they haven't noticed that the amount they've collected from their customers is more than the amount that they are being charged by Usborne. Now it's easy to lose track if you've been buying 30 for 30 or any items for yourself on there. People often don't think, well, how am I paying for that? Basically, you're spending your commission to pay for anything extra that you're buying for yourself. So watch out for that as well. But always you should be keeping back the amount of your commission so you don't have to wait for Usborne to pay it back to you. So basically that's it. That's the accounting of orders, and that's where your commission's coming from. I hope that everything will go smoothly for you and that this has been useful. Bye bye.